Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 27th of March 2022 and welcome to week 324 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video you all saw I lost 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram, which meant my body mass index went from 51.5 down to 51.4. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for last week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,487 compared to the previous week, which was also 2,487. Quite a rarity that both weeks I have the exact same amount of calories, but it's happened. I have been in Italy this past week, back end of the week, so I've been out of the country for a couple of days. I got back home on yesterday, Saturday afternoon, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've tried to make the best choices possible whilst I've been away. There has been a tiny amount of bread that I had on Friday, and on Friday I think I went 52 calories over my 2,500. And of course on Saturday, when I got back home, I had a takeaway pizza. So I had 2,800 or so calories on Saturday. So not the best, but it still managed to bring it overall averaged out within my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week. My fluid consumption has increased, surprisingly, even though I've not been in the country for all of the week, to 3,186 millilitres. So a slight increase, but it's still falling short of my 3,500 milliliter target. Now, how about my activity levels for the past week in the form of my step count? This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 5,980 compared to the previous week at 6,651. A decline in steps. I'm not really surprised by this at all because I've been continuing on with sorting through my house and getting rid of what I don't need and putting to one side what I do need to keep. I've not been able to do any walking after work. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing result. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 176 kilograms, which is 388 pounds or 27 stone 10 pounds. This means in the past week I've seen a maintained result, no loss, no gain. Now normally I would compare my Slimming World result, but since I was flying back to the UK at the time of this week's meeting, obviously I've got no result to really present from that group meeting. Therefore, this is also going to be shown as a maintained result. Based on this week's maintained result, it means my body mass index will remain at 51.4. And of course, my third weight loss target will also stay at 18.9% complete. So in the 324 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 153.2 pounds, which is 69.5 kilograms or 10 stone, 13.2 pounds. Next week, as far as I'm aware, I have to do no business trips whatsoever, so this should be my normal routine. So I should be able to focus on all three of my stats. My calorie consumption is technically within, so that's where I would like it to be. My fluid consumption, that needs to increase back to 3,500 or better milliliter wise. And of course, activity wise, I still have a huge amount of work to do inside my house, getting this ready for the work that's going to be starting in the first or second week of April. So as long as I'm sticking around 6,000 or 7,000 steps as an average, I think that would be a pretty good result for me. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.